It's like I gained this knowledge. How do I translate this knowledge in the most beautiful way that I can? And that is the result. And that is this book, right? Now, if I'm latching on to a result of what this result is going to give, right? Life, unfortunately, is not everything in life is not compound interest. It doesn't work that way, you know. So I think that's what most people are um, latched on to. Okay. For example, you go to college, you get your degree. Okay. The purpose of going to a college is not to get the degree. It is to get the knowledge. Okay. Because your degree, if you let's say you aced it, okay, you're like your university topper at that. Okay. But if you don't land a job, okay, what good is that degree? Correct. It's absolutely useless at that point. Okay. Now, but we don't stop there. The moment we get the degree, we go to a job. Okay. And once we get a job, we are not even we are actually not looking for the job. We are looking for the paycheck. Correct. We are looking for a byproduct of a byproduct. And then you look for promotion. You look for another byproduct, right? So how long will you keep searching for the byproducts of every other byproduct? It's perpetual confusion. It is perpetual disappointment, right? I would say you just do look for that single focused byproduct and then live in that happy moment. That's it. And after that, you've done your work, you've done it to your best abilities. Let nature take care of it. Yeah. So, uh, knowing this also, I stumble upon few things, right? And which makes me unhappy. Sometimes it makes me happy, and I'm still the thing. Can I say the same thing about Ranjan? Is Ranjan always like on par with these, or does Ranjan also feel? I feel a lot of things, but then the moment I feel it, right? I think what happens when you read these scriptures and everything, the moment you see or feel a little imbalance, right? You can go back to that self of yours. Think about it like a GPS. Okay. You've already used this GPS, you know the directions and everything. Okay. Maybe not exactly the same spot, but then if someone said, hey, how do I go to Hyde Park from here? Okay. You might not exactly know how to go to Hyde Park, but then you have like a rough sense of directions and
On the
everything.
northwest side from here, about a mile.
Right.
Yeah.
So all of this knowledge is also like that. Whenever you're getting into a place of imbalance or something, okay, you go into that direction zone, and then you're like, okay, I got my stability found. And when that goes to an extreme level, okay, and then when you totally surrender to your teachers and everything, there's nothing you need to worry about. Absolutely nothing. Um, I truly believe, okay, and this might come as a surprise to a lot of people, that nothing is actually going to happen to you. What do you mean nothing is going to happen to you? Like, any great thing is not going to happen to you. Any greatest calamity is not going to happen to you. Right? It is happening to this body, or it is happening to a situation that I'm in at that point. Right? But personally, to Ranjan, okay, if his name even exists, okay, because even that is a label that is given to us, right? But personally to me, okay, nothing is ever going to happen. I have a life and I'm living. That's it. Nothing else other than that. So what is life according to you if that is the case? I have my own thing for it, but yeah, again, inspired by Upendra. But what is your life is a combination of consciousness and energy. Consciousness and energy? Okay. Can you That is elaborate a little more? What is consciousness and what is energy? Consciousness is your ability to, how do you explain consciousness, man? That's a very difficult concept. You cannot explain it, you can only experience it.